What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to Forgo, and today we're going to be doing the opposite of what we did the last time with Jane Foster, and that is showing what she can do with a max build instead of a crappy build. Because in the last video, we actually used 140% damage proc, we used a stage 5 Power of Angry Hawk set, we didn't have any Urus on the girl, and yet she could still do stage 29 null. I mean, it was pretty obvious that she could do it, and the potential for her doing stage 20 Ultron was there, which is actually insane. But what can she do when she has a max build, and I mean a very good build, on her? Well, it's pretty astonishing what she can do, guys. Now, right now, she has 41,000 energy attack. She has pretty much max attack stats except for her critical rate. And she has some Odin's Blessings on her and some Mythic Energy Attack Urus. She has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Odin's Blessings, and yet I could still put more on her and still make her even stronger than what she already is. Obviously, her skills are at 6, and she has a fully awakened Power of Angry Hawk set. She doesn't have her artifact, guys. If she did, she'd be even stronger. And then I am using a Brilliant. I realize a lot of you guys don't have Brilliance, but we're showing what she can do with a max build. And I don't, sorry, buddy, not right now. Sorry, Leo, not right now. The Brilliant is really good on her. She does play well with the proc, but just like I said in the last video, sometimes the third skill does set off the proc early. Sometimes it does screw you, and I want to show you guys a little bit different rotation than what I showed yesterday because I think this is actually more proc friendly. So, generally I'll just run around, try to build up the meter for the destruction, and then I'll hit the 3, wait for the hammer to come down, and then go 5-4. Now, at the end of the 5-4, I will go 2-1 to try to build up the tier 3 charge. And then what I'll do is I'll run around a little bit because you got long cooldowns on your 4 and 5. And I will do cancel the 4 into the 3, throw out the hammer comes down, and then 5 tier 3. So it's literally 3 delay, 5-4, and then it's 2-1, and then it's 4 cancel, 3 delay, 5 tier 3. And yeah, it seems like she's more proc friendly whenever you do that because that way you're still getting your 40% attack buff and you can do your tier 3 every other rotation whenever you're doing this. So it really, really helps. She has a fully awakened Power of Angry Hawk set on her, obviously, guys, and her uniform is at Mythic. So I'm going to try to do a live run, guys. More than likely I might have to do this a couple times because Ultron can be a real pain at times. We're going to try stage 24 because I can't go any higher than this. I mean, we need supervillains, then we need Blast, and yeah, I mean, we have energy projection, which I don't. Yeah, she doesn't have energy projection, so I can't use her there, unfortunately. So we can only go up to stage 24 as far as Ultron, but stage 24 is really, really high, and she doesn't need a Brilliant to be able to do this. Now we're going to use the same team that we used yesterday, and hopefully I can pull this off, live. But if I can, I'll probably end up, editing something out and trying it again. All right, so we got to do it again, guys. Let's see how this goes, man. I mean, Ultron, he really is a freaking pain in the butt. Such a little nuisance because he iframes so much and moves all over the damn place. Or you got sweaty fingers and your fingers aren't gripping the device like they should. And there, Ultron moved around. We lost a lot of damage because of it. Thanks a lot, Ultron. Thanks a lot. Keep up the good work. There we go. And I'm just going to do the 5-4. We're losing so much damage because Ding Dong there keeps moving all over the place. And there, our proc actually triggered early, so this is not a good run at all. It's starting off kind of shitty because the proc missed, Ultron's moving around. I mean, that was nice right there. Come on, buddy. Oh, yeah, we landed the proc on that tier 3 that time. That was nice. Okay. Come on, get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. There we go. Nice, nice. So now we're putting in some really, really solid damage. Don't want to run that time freeze. Woo! All right, here we go. Here we go. Come on, come on, come on. It doesn't help that my hands are like sweating. And unfortunately, we lost Valkyrie, which really really sucks. That sucks, right? But we'll make do, right? That was a simple mistake I caught off in a corner there, unfortunately. Okay. Come on. And our proc triggered early, which, I mean, this is kind of the thing about playing with a proc with her, man, is that, you know, sometimes it does, and it really does suck. Okay, come on. Here we go, there we go. Oh my God. There we go, there we go. There we go, nice. Okay, we're gonna hurry up, run around, build up that meter. Not quite, but we got him down to the 8th bar. Okay, come on. Stupid toxic meteorite. Okay. Gonna do it one more time. That bastard. Okay, we're gonna run around. Come on. That damn proc missed, man. Oh, that sucks so bad. If that proc would have hit, we would have been fine. Okay, get over here. Whoa! Come on. There, I just kind of hit the force skill. Booyah! I just went ahead and hit my tier 3 just to try to get the clear. We got 47 seconds left. Got tongue twisted there. But, I mean, she can absolutely plow through this, guys. This did take me a couple tries, I'm not going to lie. I mean, but it's Ultron. He's kind of a pain in the butt sometimes, right? But still, stage 24 with that amount of time left is pretty awesome. It means you don't need a brilliant on the character at all. But let me show you something else on the why I went all the way out of there. We're going to do another run against Mephisto, stage 61, where you need a superhero, human, female. And there's only one other character in here that actually can do this, and at least as far as I know, and that's Sharon Rogers. She's really the only other character that I know that can actually queue this up, but it's extremely hard for her for a couple reasons. One, she only has a 10% recovery heal, which really isn't that great. And also because you have to delay your fist skill in order to get the heal. So a lot of times you're sitting in front of Mephisto and you're just taking all that chip damage and you just die. It just is so hard. But with Jane, it's a different story. I mean, Jane has better survivability because Jane actually has a better heal, right? She's got a nicer heal in her kit. This 15% recovery is better than 10%, right? That's just the truth of it. The other thing that makes her a little bit nicer versus Sharon Rogers, especially for that high level, is the fact that she just has regular damage accumulation. It's not based on how much damage you take. Although against Mephisto, that's not a big problem. And another thing is that Jane's tier 3 moves all over the place. Whereas when Sharon Rogers is tier 3, she's in an isolated area. So there's a lot of attacks that Mephisto might do to you where you're actually going to take damage while you're doing your tier 3. Whereas Jane, because she moves around all over the place, a lot of times she doesn't get hit. So it actually enhances her survivability, which is awesome, guys. So let's pull up a run against stage 61 Mephisto to see how good old Jane does. And I got to tell you guys, Ancient One here is godly. The elemental resistance that she has helps so much as far as your survivability. It is crazy how good it is. I mean, and by the way, even though Ancient One does have that elemental resistance, even when she's in the leadership, providing Sharon Rogers all the extra damage, it's still Sharon just, her heal's just so screwed up because you have to delay to get it. Whereas with Jane, you don't. You literally can get it right away. And because your tier 3 moves all over the place, it really does allow a lot more leeway as far as your survivability is concerned. Right? And I'm doing the exact same rotation, guys, that you saw a second ago. Right, my proc actually triggered early just now on that one right there. It does happen, man. She's not super proc friendly. She's okay, but if you canceled the 3 and just went straight into your other skills, you'd always land the proc where you want it. The problem is you'd lose so much damage because you wouldn't get those tornadoes from the 3rd skill. And my friends, I don't play that way. I really always try to get as much damage as I can out of these characters and try to play them as optimal as I can, or optimally. But I mean, it's like I said in the last video, you kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't. You run that risk. But as you'll see, even though I might miss it, and I know I'm using a brilliant, but it's stage 61. This is way up there. And when I tried doing this with Sharon, this was a nightmare. By the way, look at this, guys. Her tier 3 moves all over the place. She didn't take any damage during that attack. Right? When Mephisto's got that 4-way going on and he shoots out those flames, because she's zigzagging all over the place, she doesn't get hit as much. Or doesn't get hit at all. It's pretty nutty, man. Like, she's really, really great. So, like, even though her heal isn't as good as what I'd like it to be, because her tier 3 moves around all over the place like it does, you don't have to worry about taking as much damage. You guys are going to see later on this run, even whenever Mephisto does his purple attacks, I just hit that tier 3 and go. I don't switch her. I don't anything. I just let it go and do damage to her. A little tidbit I can give you, though, guys, when you're doing her tier 3 is, you got 5 seconds on your proc. While the proc is engaged and you're doing your tier 3, because the tier 3 is so long, you actually want to cancel the tier 3 early. Once that proc finishes, go ahead and hit your second skill to cancel the tier 3, so that way it doesn't set off the proc again. That way when you go in your next rotation, your proc will be ready for your next rotation. You'll do more damage that way. I mean, guys, she plows, man. She absolutely is destroying 61 Mephisto. Sucks I got hit there. And we landed our proc. And like right now, if Mephisto was to throw out purple attacks, I would still go for it. I would still do my tier 3 and I wouldn't worry about it all. Yeah, sometimes you can still get hit. But from all the runs I've done, I usually don't get hit too much at all. Very little actually. So like this attack right here, if you have the tier 3, I just let it go. You see, look, I just kind of let it go. There's the purple attack, right? She zigzags. You see her taking any damage? No. Isn't that insane? So like, it really just goes to show you guys, like, it isn't always about like how cool a tier 3 looks. There's actually some utility in the way that their tier 3s could be. I mean, you can see it with Jane's for sure. The fact that she zigzags around like that really does make her a lot better than what we actually initially thought for this kind of content, because she just has more survivability. I mean, God, we got a minute 20 left. A minute 20 left. That is nutty, guys. I mean, she is, and it just goes to show you guys, with 6.5 bars left, with a minute 20 left, you could do this with a mighty CTP of destruction, or a mighty CTP of energy, more than likely, or a mighty CTP of judgment. That would be a lot easier, I think. Oh, yeah. I believe we missed our proc just now, which kind of sucks. But again, like I said earlier, guys, it does happen, man. It's really unavoidable. It doesn't matter how fast you are or how good you are. It doesn't matter. The 3 sometimes just triggers it. Like as soon as you hit it and she runs up to the opponent or runs up to Mephisto, she'll set it off sometimes. And there she didn't, and booyah, we landed our proc on our tier 3, and boom, 32 seconds left to spare, stage 61. 61. Oh, and by the way, Ancient One also gives 40% increase to elemental damage, which is nice. The resistance and the increase to damage is awesome. But I was really, really proud of that. And, and I've been trying to do those stage 60 clears for some time. And like I said, with Sharon Rogers, I found it to be extremely hard. Like, I'd have to have the perfect run. But as you saw with Jane Foster, there's mistakes that I made, right? I missed a few procs, and yet I was still able to get the clear against stage 61. It just really shows how OP this character is. I mean, other than Thor getting his level 80, this is the Kingdom Come of the update, guys, as far as I'm concerned. Like, for her to be able to do that crap is just, it's bonkers, guys. She's tier 3. She isn't even tier 4. Just think what she would be like if she had level 80. Oh my God. So, guys, let me know what you think about Jane Foster getting it done against Stage 24 Ultron and Stage 61 Mephisto. And I do stream on Twitch at 9 p.m. GG+7 time. The link is in the description below. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one. See you, everybody.